That's better. That's way better. So we're doing dessert now. So everyone's eaten. I've still got all the shit left over from before. But yeah, hang on. I'm just gonna go back here. Am I? There we go. There we go. I'm gonna blow up my screen. There we go. That's all good. Everyone's fucked off. They've gone to buy ice cream and they've left me here with a bottle of tequila, some lime, and it's my birthday tomorrow. Now I know everyone knows it's my birthday tomorrow, but you know, good luck to me. I'm all over the shop here. Wait a sec. Oh, look at me. I look beautiful. All right. Trying to get rid of. I'm just over here on another platform. I'm trying to expand, get rid of some. That'll do. Need to get rid of. Someone help me. I'm on Mod View, right, on Twitch, and I need to get rid of the add-on remove widgets side. So I'm not quite sure. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you just pick save, and then it just saves whatever that is. All right. Okay, so the top of my head's been cut off. Hang on, I'll just just got to move the camera. All right, so it's my birthday tomorrow. Got it. I do have. I've got many books, right, full of recipes. I've got flick through files. I've got recipe books. I've got all sorts of things. This is my latest one. This is actually Otis, my grandchild's ink book, but I just keep adding stuff to this. And I've got a good recipe in here for sponge pudding, and like because I just use new ones all the time because I'm never happy with just what I did last time. Because you're only as good as your last job. And most jobs I do, um, uh, uh, you know, they're okay. They're not great, but they're all right. So I've got a really good brulee recipe here. Now I did some great brulees with chai tea, but next ones I'm going to do are going to be. I've got a good recipe here, which is sort of you do it all the time. This one's with Earl Grey, and I put them in here. I put the Earl Grey brulees in here. They were just they were so good, and I've got a steamer. So that's a steamer. So I've never used this steamer before for doing brulees, and it worked. It worked amazing. I'm just having a look now. There we go. Oh, that's better. Hang on. Yeah, so great for brulees up in there. It was only 40 minutes. I know they're only small. I think they were $1 from the $2 shop. Go figure. But they work well. They work well. All right. So dessert in there. I'll do them another night. Obviously, I've done them already. I'm going to have another drink because it's my birthday tomorrow, and any excuse to have a drink. I'm getting through this tequila, I tell you. But this is good tequila. If you can, $60. This tequila is good tequila. Like I've had all sorts of tequila. I've had very expensive tequila. I think this for $60 a bottle is good value. Great value. Because you know me and the Malango. I Good sharp knife, Craig. I drank the $120 bottle of tequila, like, all the time. And I would say this is like, I know the difference now, but for $60, right, I'm slurring. I think I've drunk at least half of that. So for $60, this is a good tequila. So there you go. Oh, Craig, Mr. Stewart, how you going? And cheers. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm having a drink. I'm gonna make a what am I making? We've had dinner. We've already done that. That was a 2-hour stream. I'm going to do dessert. Everyone's fucked off. They're going to buy ice cream. But I said I was going to clean up, and this is as far as I got. Fuck them. I don't have to do anything. I'll just do this. So cheers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the shit. That's the shit right there. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. So I'm making making a self-serving. I'm making a self-sourcing pudding. Shit, that sound isn't up on that. Oh my god, I hope it's not. Oh, is it? Nah, hang on. Fuck, I hope it's not. Oh no, it's good. Thank God for that. You can hear me. We were on a beach before in Rio, walking around Rio. Oh, thanks, mate. And thanks. I appreciate that. And we haven't seen each other for ages. And Peter Clark, we haven't seen each other for fucking seriously since I was probably, I don't know, what, 16? 15, 16? How you going, man? Thanks. I know people swipe on and think, what the fuck's going on here and stuff. Well, I'm just drinking tequila. I'm making a fucking dessert because we've already had dinner. And it's my birthday tomorrow, so who gives a fuck anyway? I've tried. I said I'd clean the kitchen up if you go and buy ice cream. But I really couldn't be fucked. So I got sort of halfway there. The dishwasher's almost full. But I've drunk a good half bottle of tequila, so that's not too bad. I'm still standing anyway. It's all good. Okay. Where am I? Talk me through it, guys. For fuck's sake, you're supposed to. Oh, here we go. Maple pudding. Okay, we're going to do a self-sourcing maple syrup pudding. Now, this is a really simple recipe that I will, talk you through it. This was for another dessert, but we won't go there. Okay, so it's sort of a, it's a one. Hang on, 3/4 melted butter, lemon rind, baking powder, nutmeg, sugar, blah, 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 blah. Melted butter. One more. Okay, it's pretty simple. This is pretty simple, but first you have to put your oven on. So put your oven on 160. Pretty sure that's. Can't even remember. Hang on. Sorry, 180 for 45 minutes. Oh, I've still got chicken in there. So this was a chicken rolled in coconut flour. Now, I was trying to get away from flour. Okay, I'm a diabetic. Okay, so I can only drink top shelf, right? Which brings me to the tequila. So it's a roundabout thing. I was getting away from flour, right? So I better close the door. What's in there? Like there wasn't a dildo in there. Fucking hang on, it's in my back pocket. Oh, fucking hell. No, it's not. All right. The chicken. That's hot in there. So I got to get the chicken out of there. So we did the chicken in the coconut flour. I've never used coconut flour before. And you might think to yourself, Craig, you're a chef, and you've never used coconut flour before. Well, between you and me, coconut flour is not flour. Okay, it's not, get it out of your head. When it says flour, it's not flour. It's coconut. So if you can think of whatever you're making, just throw coconut on it. That's what coconut flour is. It came out all right, but it's not my favourite. That's coconut. That's coconut chicken. So we did that with soba noodles and veg and some mirin and all sorts of things. Now, it just smells like coconut chicken. And you could probably maneuver that into maybe a curry, but not drench it in curry. Put it on top of the curry. So maybe put some rice, some veg, some curry sauce, but then cut the chicken up and put it on top. Because once that coconut flour, which isn't flour, hits any liquid, it just dissipates. Now that's a big word. Google it, but it dissipates. I don't know what it means, but it sounds good. All right? It sounds good. Okay. I need to, people are watching. Oh, I've just got to keep going. I'm just going to say hello. Just going to keep moving forward. Now, look, these are dirty. So they've got to go in the dishwasher. So, hang on, wait. I've got to get this fucking thing in the fucking... This is going to take 45 minutes to cook, and they're fucked off, and they've gone and got their fucking ice cream, and I haven't even cooked anything. All right, I've just got to get some flour, sugar, baking powder, and some butter. All right, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. Right, flour, sugar. Baking powder. All right, turn the oven on 180. I'm just beeping away over here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah. Right, 180 for fuck's sake. That fucking thing. I'm looking for baking powder. I've got a big thing of baking. But do you think I can fucking find it? I could use self-raising flour with this one. Ah, Scotty Scott. What happened to Scotty Scott with a double T and a Y? For fuck's sake, man. I used to love Scotty Scott. But Scott, yeah, it's raw. That's raw. And I'm really enjoying that you're loving work. Now, I'm struggling because this was almost full a couple of hours ago. So I'm doing pretty good, but no one's here. Like, this is a big fucking room. They've gone to Woolies to buy some ice cream. So I said I'd make them a self-sourcing pudding, but I'm so pissed that I can't get my shit together, and I can't find the baking powder. But look, I'm gonna have another look for it, but I'm gonna have another drink. But obviously it's my birthday tomorrow, and everyone's wishing me a happy birthday, which is great. I don't mind that. I've got my lime, right? I got my tequila, and I got my health. I got a sore leg, but that's all right. You can have a sore leg. But I'm not fucking 20. See, if I was 20, right, and I had a sore leg, well, go fuck yourself. You're fucking 20 and you got a sore leg. But I'm 50 and I got 50 whatever, and I've got a sore leg. Well, I'm allowed to have a fucking sore leg because I've done a lot of fucking hard yards to get the fucking sore leg. Let's get off the fucking sore leg, for fuck's sake. All right, look, wait, I've just got to go and find the baking powder. Like, it's here. Oh, it's a big fucking thing. Oh man, I've got to do this. Wait. All right, I need a bowl, right? Okay, let's do this quick, because they think they're gonna they think they've got a fucking, they think, yeah, I know, but I want to stay the recipe, because I know it's gonna foam up and fuck up, but it's not now, because I got the baking powder, but I just want to stay the recipe, all right? Because you know me, I'm not a great cook, but you know, if I can wing something, I'll wing it, and we'll get there, right? So, cup of flour, we need a bowl, obviously. Maybe the one I used for dinner, but that's okay, it's been rinsed. It doesn't matter, no one knows, I'm the only one. But what I do need to have a few more drinks before they get home, because I don't want anyone thinking, oh, Craig, you're you know. It's weird how chefs smell things. But we know that, you know, if they smell a bit weird, you need to wash them again. And I'm not going to wash it again. I know, yeah, but you're a great cook too. And I know we had some good times. Okay, let's do the dry ingredients in the wedding. I'm just guessing here. So dry ingredients, right? Half a cup of sugar, for fuck's sake. That's a lot of sugar. Let's go hard then. Let's go hard. Okay, I know, look. Remember this, people. With desserts, you can sort of semi-wing it, but you can't really. Half a cup. What the fuck? Where's the fucking cup? That's fucking ounces. Where the fuck is that's a fucking lot of sugar, isn't it? There. Jesus Christ. Half went over the bench. Okay. Oh, you're back. Oh, well, you better put that in the freezer, because you're about half an hour away. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. That was quick. They're back. All right. That's fucking. Oh, I was gonna say Mr. Hummersays. There you go, Mr. Hummersays. And you know what? Someone's coming down the stairs that wants to say hello to you. And or actually, they might have gone upstairs. I don't know. But they'll be coming back. Just wait. Bear with me. Don't swipe. Whatever you do. We've had dinner. We had a great Asian chicken dish on soba noodles. And now I told them that if you go down and buy ice cream, I was going to make them a maple syrup self-saucing pudding, right? It was my excuse to drink a bit more tequila. This is my birthday tomorrow, so I can drink tequila. But all right, let's just keep. We better fucking keep going with this. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Right, well, that'll do. Right. Wait. And dry ingredients. Okay. Nutmeg. I don't have any nutmeg, so let's just put in a bit of cinnamon. We all love a bit of cinnamon. Right, bit of cinnamon. So we're doing a self-saucing maple syrup. This is a great recipe. All you boys and girls can make this at home for your loved ones, and they will just go, they'll froth. They'll just go, wow, you are a fucking legend. Okay, that's your dry ingredients, all right? So a cup of flour, half a cup of sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Yeah, I'm reading it. And it just says a quarter nutmeg, but who gives a fuck? We'll just put whatever in there. But yeah, we've come a long way, haven't we, Jonathan? But don't forget, people, go to my YouTube channel and hit subscribe because it's the only way I feel some love. That's a load of shit. Just fucking do whatever you fucking want. And whatever you do, yeah, it's called the Love Shack around here, but Mr. Summerhays, you know what the Love Shack's all about. Okay, so we need some wet ingredients. So we've got 3/4 of a cup of milk and 1/4 of a cup of melted butter. Now I don't have I've got it, but I've got to melt the butter. Mr. Summerhays is here.
Hey, Chook House.
Ah, Mr. Summerhays, you've been called Chook House. What? I don't know. See, Scotty Scott, you're the information. Oh, here we go. I need it. I know. That shirt. Allow. Oh, hang on. I'll let that one go through because AP Chill, this shirt it's where it's at, and I do appreciate you loving my shirt. It was picked for me by a loved one. I wasn't quite sure at first, but we went out one New Year's Eve a couple of years ago, and we went to a bowling club, and we just went in there. I think we needed to go to the toilet or something. And someone came up to me and it was just like, whoa, back up. And he went, nah, man, there was a whole group of them. We've all come to the conclusion that tonight, New Year's Eve 2016, and I was just going, fucking, where is this going? You have the best attire in Byron Bay. Can we buy you a drink? Or something. I can't remember. Something like that. But he just loved the shirt. And see, this is where, yeah, I know. And you're blind. Oh, good. Are you eating steak and drinking red wine? I hope so. I have to get butter in here and in the microwave, which is in the butler's pantry. And I'm the butler. And I have to get some milk. Wait. Okay, so we need Karen Lowe's watching. So Karen Lowe and Mr. Chookhouse. I don't know if Chookhouse has scrolled, but maybe. But you know what? We're gonna just gonna move on with that graphics courses. Where are we? Yeah, we'll do it. There we go. We've got a 4K disclaimer behind me on an MP4 file that was downloaded from YouTube. So I think we've got a bit of, oh yeah, I can see chocolate cake, but we've got, oh, there we go. We've got frogs. I don't mind frogs. What do we need here? We need 1/4 cup of melted butter. So, huh? Oh, do they? No, it's just a 4K thing. It's been rolling around, don't worry about that. Oh, Sally's back. Yeah, I know, I don't go, don't go. You can sit on your phone all night and then, don't worry, Sea Chef is live all night. Oh, don't worry, I'll keep you company. Okay. Who? Who said that? Oh, AP Chill. I went to I culled my school, right? Because it's my birthday and I'm drinking tequila. I went to Cull school, right? So they only show you the French way of doing things. Now it's a 4-year apprenticeship at culinary school, right? I can just say it. Someone might have to talk for me. Yeah, it's a 4-year apprenticeship at college, right? in French cooking, okay? But I'm self-taught, okay? So I have worked with many a very high-profile chef. And disclaimer again, I have worked for people like Neil Perry. I have been sous chefs in restaurants like that. I can hear butter melting. But when you go to culinary school, right, you're only taught it's our way or the highway. Let's just face it. This is how you do things. And look, you get your emulsions right, so your hollandaises, you get your stocks right, you get your soups right, you get some of your sauces right. You learn about bits and pieces, but you only learn on the ground in restaurants from other chefs and yourself. Like you think, well, I wonder if that works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Like tonight, right, I bought coconut flour instead of using white flour to fry chicken in and then put on soba noodles. It was different. It wasn't, I didn't think it was great. They shouldn't call coconut flour flour when it's not flour. It's coconut. Shredded coconut. They should have just called it shredded fucking coconut. That's what they should have. That's it. Okay, so let's get back to this because we're going to be here all night. 3/4 of a cup of butter. Oh, it's pretty close, but we'll put in. Yeah, I better not. I'll put a little bit more flour, right? Just to take up a little bit, because I'm not going to waste anything. No waste. And a little bit of, just to take up a little bit of that flour, a little bit of baking powder, right? So wet, dry. You need 2. That's how it works. What else we got? Lemon rind. I've got lemons. All right. Now, I said I was going to clean up when everyone was away getting ice cream, but I didn't because I've been chatting again. Yeah, you might think that I'm self-taught, and sort of I am. It's just how it is. So you can put the lemon rind into your dry ingredients, so that's fine. So if you don't have a microplane, get a microplane. Just go to your nearest culinary establishment and get a microplane. I don't know what's behind me. I don't know. What is that? Monkeys and things. Really? Is it? I love monkeys. You got to love a microplane. Okay, limes, lemons. That's about oranges. I love putting lemon zest into fish dishes. I mean seafood. Like risotto with prawns, alright? But the secret to this is don't put the pith in, cause it is sour. So you just want to do the skin. And there's actually a way you should do this and I didn't show you. So you go from top to bottom and roll it up. But oh fucking hell. Yeah, it takes a bit of practice, but you can do that. Now, why I'm tapping it is because it's all in there. And Scotty Scott, you would know this. You give it a tap. I've given it a tap. There we go. All right. Okay, what else have we got? Okay. Butter. Oh, milk. I'm trying to get off milk. But so you got your dry, right? Add your wet to your dry. All right. So milk. I think it's 3/4 of a cup. Oh, but we're going to do a cup because I put in more flour. Remember, when you change the recipe, just keep adding. All right. So you just stir this through, pop that in, and then I've got some maple syrup and stuff here. I just want to make sure I've got we need some. Have I got? I better check. I've got. Okay, so that's fine. I've just got to get some corn flour. And I've got maple syrup. I think I've got some in the fridge, but we're nearly out. So stir this through, put it in a bowl. Culinary, would you any kind of... Yeah, it would. It would work. Orange, lemon. What else is I don't know what else there is. Lime or grapefruit? What the fuck? So what? Mandarin? I don't know. But remember, when you're getting the pith, you don't want to scrape the white bit in there because that is the sour note. Okay? The skin is all you need. So if you go and then go, oh, this tastes really bitter, it's because you've actually you've done it wrong. So just stir this in, right? Stir it. You're not beating. You know, you don't have a. This isn't in the KitchenAid, okay? You're just moving this around. Just incorporating it all. So they're going to put that into there, and then we're going to pour sauce over the top. Then that's going to go over it and then through it, and then as it's baking, it's going to land up in the bottom. So you can see this is already thickened up. Well, Rebecca Hardy, if you're still there and you haven't swiped, can you say hello to Neil for me? Oh, and hi to you too. And Kay, the big K says hello. Because we love you. Well, we love everyone. Okay, so in there, it sort of looks like bananas, doesn't it? Oh, just a fucking... Okay, so that's it. That's how simple. How simple is cooking? Just simple. Right, so we need the sauce. As Manouf would say, more sauce. I actually would say bon appetit. Okay, so that's that. I'm looking at a recipe here. So we need to get water. Okay, I know. All right, so you need to get a dish, right? You need 375 mils of warm water. So put your tap on. Okay, you need 250 mils of maple syrup, which is this fucking whole bottle. So no wonder everyone loved it. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a heart attack. See, COVID stroke 19. If that doesn't kill me, my puddings will. But don't have these every day. Just have them like once a week. Like sometimes we have them twice a week. Just, oh my god. I'm a professional. It's all right. That's with a P. They whip you back. No, it's all right. Everything was set up, and I've peeled back a bit, so I've only got the blue screen there, Juggers. So it's not a big deal for me. There's not much tech going on here, just a little bit. But we've got warm water, 375 mils, right? So remember, we put a bit more flour in. That's too much. So I'll go 400. 400 mils of water. Remember, it's self-sourcing pudding. 400. 250 mils of maple syrup. Oh, look at this. You gotta love this. I better turn the water off. Right. Just get that in there. Whole bottle of maple syrup. Now I think we've got other things. We've got some corn flour. Oh, we've got some butter too. 2 tablespoons of butter and a teaspoon of corn flour. Now, the corn flour, when corn flour hits hot, it sort of coagulates. So don't put in boiling water in here because the corn flour will react with the hot water and just turn to jelly. So let's just let that I'll get the butter. I'll let that cool a little bit. Oh, you want me to have some tequila? Okay. I am getting there. Wait, I need 2 tablespoons of butter. So that's about, if you can just visualize a tablespoon, right? So I would say a tablespoon is that much. Because if I get a tablespoon out, which is that, it's 2 tablespoons. So let's just cut that in half, all right? So all right, so there's a tablespoon, okay? And there's another oh no, it's more. So it was good. So I should shut up. I'm fucking good. We put more flour in, remember? Okay, so thanks for reminding me, everybody. Thanks for being on it. Yeah, I know I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, so we're just gonna melt this. Okay, melt a little bit of butter. And it's a couple of teaspoons of, it's 1 teaspoon, I think. Is it 1 teaspoon? 1 teaspoon of corn flour. Remember, corn flour is a thickener and it reacts with hot water. So what you should actually do is mix this in cold water and then put it into your mix. But I'm just going to wing it. It's going in. So just don't be scared. It's only corn flour. It's not going to hurt you. I don't know. So just whisk that around. And if I was a chef, right, I would actually put in a little bit more corn flour to make it a little bit thicker. But obviously they've done this in a restaurant somewhere. Right, so don't when this is super hot, right? Don't add your corn flour to the super hot butter. It'll just fuck up. So just the corn flour's already in there. That's done. That's done. And just smells like maple butter, which we love, right? So what you do now is what you're supposed to do. Let's get a spoon or whatever and just drizzle it. Can you see that? I don't know. Just drizzle it over the back of a spoon so it doesn't make a hole where it's going. Just, well, fucking not on your workbench, and that's it. Look at that. So all this will go to the bottom. The top will cook. Oh, it's from Canada. Wait, I'll get it for you. All right, the only maple syrup we use here is the Maple Treat. Maple syrup, product of Canada, 1 litre. Like that. I know I had a glass bottle, but that's what we normally use. Do you have your own maple syrup bar? Or... Yeah, it's imported, but we buy this by the litre because it's good for diabetics. This one. So I need to get this in the oven, all right? Now, this is from a tree, all right? Don't go and buy sugar in a bottle. And I know what you're saying. App chill. I don't mind that app chill. That's pretty good. I like it. All right. So 180 for 45 minutes. So I don't know what we're going to do for 45 minutes. But always put a timer on. That's my advice to you guys is use a timer. Because if you don't use a timer and you're guessing, like so many things can happen. Like you can be on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook and you can just forget time. Right? So put a timer on. Right, 45 minutes. And that's good. That is good. All right. So I was asked to have a drink. You don't think I should have any more? Like not just one more? But it's dessert time now. Like after this I'm just going to fall over anyway. Someone's can't believe my age. Someone's still telling me what to do. It's okay. I understand. Look, I know. I've had enough. But this is only once a year. So, and it's not much anyway. Like, this is like pure alcohol. It's not like I'm drinking Canadian Club or Bundaberg rum or, like, I'm not saying that they're a bad drink, but they're full of sugar. These ones aren't full of sugar, but they're okay. They're okay. Oh, that's fine as long as I can have some cake. It's all good, and that's fine. Oh. And that's it for the tequila for the day. That's good though. Yeah, I know. We're getting there. We're getting there. I need to get my stream up to an average of over 3 to become an affiliate. Now, I don't know if you guys know anybody out there that can come to this stream and get my averages up so people can subscribe to my channel. And I'm looking at App Chill you in particular. Or even all my friends over here on Facebook, if you want to open a Twitch account, which is pretty easy, you just go over there, you download the app, you give them an email address. Now you get no spam, okay? You don't get anything from them, okay? It is purely for gamers, okay? They sit down and they play games all night and people watch them. I know, right? But it's there's also a lot of role-playing games, and there's people that cook, you know, like people that have blue screens, and you know they've got bees behind them. Wow, that is beautiful. I've never seen that bees before. That's bees like a bee. Okay, we're gonna go somewhere else. Oh, you can't. It's like got 40 minutes to go. Where are you going? Oh, someone's going to bed. They can't wait for dessert. But that's okay. I know what's going to happen when that bell goes ding. Oh, it's the sponge. Okay. I am going to clean up a little bit more here. So if you need to go and do something, go and do it. Just do it, okay? But I need to clean this up because if I don't do it now, I'm going to have to do it later. And then I'm going to be up until, you know, the all hours. All right, I'm still packing the dishwasher, all right, and everyone's gone to bed, so that's okay. That means I can have more tequila. I know I'm just I'm just hanging on here, but it's my birthday tomorrow. No, like I know I know it doesn't mean it's an excuse to drink or slur while I'm online, but you know, like I don't want to die, right, and have any regrets. Like think, fuck, did I do my best? Did I actually do my very best? And I don't know if I don't even know. Have a look. I'll just move to one side. Have a look. Wow, there's a delay, like a big delay. Oh, there we go. Oh, penguins. Penguins. I can see penguins. I love penguins. Well, actually, I don't know penguins, but they're okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. I need to clean up. Bear with me. I can keep chatting. Why? So, live on a boat, or why are you the sea chef? I'm a FIFO chef from Australia. FIFO stands for fly in and fly out. I live on the east coast of Australia, north coast of the east coast of Australia, up near the Queensland and New South Wales border. I fly all the way over to the west coast of Australia off Perth, and then I go out to sea on a Maersk vessel. If you want to Google Maersk, Maersk, biggest shipping company in the world, and then I cook for 12 crew on board for 5 weeks, and I get 5 weeks on and 5 weeks off. I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner 5 weeks for 12 crew, or sometimes up to 20 or 30, depending on who's on board. And we service the oil and gas industry off the coast of Western Australia in Australia. So I'm called the Sea Chef because I'm at sea and that's where my work is. But because of the COVID-19, I'm now landed. I can't get to WA because there are border closures, and my employer doesn't want me going into quarantine for 2 weeks before I start because it's too expensive. So I'm unemployed, drinking tequila, and just basically cooking and looking. I'm looking down here. I'm looking pretty drunk, but it's okay. Okay, it's okay. I'm not harming anybody. I'm just easing my way through it. I'm no criminal. Okay, I'm a good person. All I give is positive vibrations out, and all I get back is positive vibrations. This isn't the norm. Okay, this isn't the norm. Although I'm probably a little bit further than I should be, but hey, I'm going to wake up in 4 or 5 years' time and look back on this and just go, whoa, that really happened? Or good on you for making it happen. Or, you've just, thanks for doing it, because history is in the making, okay? My grandkids can look back on this and just go, whoa, your great-grandfather was such a tripper, but I'm just dealing with life under the banner of the COVID/19, because I can't say it because the bots are out there and they're just hammering. So you know what I'm talking about. But it's rampant throughout the globe, and it's starting to flare up again. So the flu hits people in many different ways, but you just have to push on and just deal with it. I personally starting to get a little bit sort of sick of everything that's going on the globe. I know what's going on. Stop ramming it down my throat. I'll just do what I do. to keep my head above water, and I'm finding it really difficult to do that. I'm just staying afloat, and it's just how it is. Yeah, it's a big thumbs up. It's a big thumbs up. But I don't like, fucking hell. Okay, I'm gonna keep packing the. It's right here, which is great. Yeah. Like when I designed this kitchen, I had no idea what was going on. And I'm sort of glad that this is where it is, because I can put it straight here and keep talking. Oh, and I need to add. Is that SP Chill? SP Chill. SP Chill. Where on the globe are you from? Because I didn't ask you. Las Vegas? Oh my god. I've never, between you and me, and I know no one else is watching. Oh, actually, we've got 5 people online. I've never been to the States. Now, I know my better half, right, has been to the States. And were you born in Las Vegas, or did you move there, or like you work there, or I have no idea. Like, it could. Is this going to be a long story? But and is Las Vegas all it's advertised to be? I know there's some like you have the Strip, right, and you have everything that happens within that tourist destination, but also you have the peripherals. So you have all the wealth and the not so wealthy people living, on the outskirts of the Strip, or I don't know what you call it, but where all the action happens and where everyone goes to think. So what was my question? I can't remember. Hang on, what? Vegas is a stinky hot desert casino. You fucking. You've been watching too many movies. Now I'm staring at the microphone, but I should be staring at you. That's what you would think, but I'm sure it has some heart. Because, I don't know. I've never been there. But Jugs, have you been to Vegas before? Look, the thing I think of Vegas is, right, you go there for a holiday, or look, I've got friends that DJ there, and, they take out, the pool areas and, stuff like that, and it looks mad. It looks fucking totally off tap. I don't know how long I'd last there. And App Chill, you live there. So fuck, and big ups to you, man, or lady. I'm not sure, but you got to cover all bases on this channel. But what am I thinking? Don't think, Craig. It hurts. Fucking hell. I'm waiting for the. But I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. But it's okay. See, I can feel whatever. I can feel whatever I want. It's my birthday tomorrow. Oh. I'm still cleaning up dinner. I'll get there. That's probably. You know these Chinese containers? They come in so handy. You're at the supermarket, grab some. hang on, hang on. I've got a definitely Kansas Vegas. Yeah, I'm all over the shop here. Hang on, hang on. I'm modding myself, so just chill. Yeah, I know. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. And it's like any part. It's like any place, you know. Like, and 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 Juggers. All right, you for 3 months in fucking Thailand. I think you'd need. I think you'd need a month in Vegas just to get over it. But there you go. But you know, it just depends. Like, it doesn't fucking hell. I'm not going there. All right, I'm not even going there because I'm not. I'm not going there. I'm not. I'm not. Just, look, see, I've got lunch for tomorrow, so or breakfast. Got coconut chicken with soba noodles. Fuck yeah! Look at that. That's just some fucking. I could actually eat that now. I'm still hungry. I've still got the wasabi going around the outside there. It's the one. I've got two. I'm a legend. I've got two separate. Oh, don't worry. It's a long story. Oh, don't worry. You've got a long story. Don't worry. We've got plenty of hours to go. Sorry about the noise. How good is the smell of wasabi? I know it's not real wasabi and it's not grated and you know it's just horseradish, but I just love wasabi. Bit of soy, you know, bit of nori. Just every time I go to the airport, right, I get because I don't get out much, obviously, right. But when I go away on holiday, not on holidays, on work, right, I get to Sydney Airport. I grab myself some nori that's been you know torched, and just some soy and some wasabi, and I feel human. I feel human. Makes me feel good. I should actually make that here. Actually, that's a good thing to do. I'm going to do some nori. I'm going to put some salmon on it. Right. Put some salmon. I'm going to put some salmon on the nori. And then I'm going to torch it. All right. So I'm going to get the old and torch. I don't need that. Torch the salmon. Hear that? Hear that? People pay for that, you know. Brett, Mr. Burrell, how you going? You're listening to some torching. Hear that? People pay for that. Oh, hang on. Nevada is kind of a poor state. Vegas, its only attraction for the Nevada is the cold north. South is brutal desert. Hell, it's weird. Wow. Yeah, well, thanks for just painting that picture. I do appreciate it. But seeing so, yeah, so Vegas is the only attraction. And northern Nevada is the cold north. So that sounds brutal. And then, but the desert. sounds hot as fuck. So fucking, it sounds like a really unforgiving place. But if you find your niche where to live and you know your shit, you're born there and you know your shit. You got hot, cold in the middle. You can go there. You can go there. There's airports all over the place. It's sweet. It's sweet. Sort of. Okay. I'm gonna go put this away. Right. Nearly there. But seeing so everyone's gone to bed. Mr. Burrell, this is for you. Because it's my birthday tomorrow. Lime. Tequila. Ah. How good is fresh lime? Oh. Like I know it's a tequila, but fresh lime, it just strips everything out of your mouth. I need to put these soba noodles. Now, still moving forward. Oh, no more Chinese containers. Got one of those though. Oh, hang on. I'll just put it in. Oh. Oh shit. Fuck, I can't hide anywhere. Alright. Okay. Okay, that was it. Okay, that was the last shot. Okay. I don't have much left. Maybe I should just finish off the bottle. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay? Because how good are spare bedrooms? Oh, they're great when you've got them. But I don't need one. You know why? Because I'm not even going to make it up the stairs. Okay, now you need to get these noodles in the fridge ASAP, okay? And don't just put them in the fridge. Okay, don't put any oil on them. Okay, the soba noodles don't need any. Just need to dress this tomorrow with a bit of that soba noodle dressing. And put the top on properly. And that's fine. That's fine like that. Nearly there. I've nearly cleaned up from feeding everybody today. Need to get that in the fridge. At least I've got people talking on Twitch, okay? Because no one's talking on Facebook. Now, you guys must know that it's also going live to Twitter. So whatever you're saying is going globally to Twitter. And I follow all sorts of people and they're reading it. But it's fine. But not your... I don't think they're actually... don't know if they're following your tweet. They're my tweets on my platform. We'll get there. Okay. I think I need to get some t-shirt printed with okay, we'll get there, and or what was that other? What's your favorite book? One with a one with a recipe. I don't know. It's hard. Like anything with bones, right? Chicken with bones, beef with bones, right? Nothing. I would prefer to cook something with a bone in it, for extra flavor and moisture and stuff like that. So if you're going to cook beef or something, like, make sure it's got the bone in it. Don't take the bone out. Whole duck, bones, 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 bones. Does that even make sense? I don't know. But because if you take the minute you take the bone out of something, you're just going to lose not texture, but moisture, and I reckon flavour. So Asian, I love cooking Asian food. Okay, I'm not Asian, obviously, but I've got a plethora of. I've got like here now. I've got rice noodles, fresh rice noodles, in the fridge. I've got, like all sorts of things like black vinegar. I've got toasted sesame oil. I'm going to reach for things. I've got all sorts of stuff Asian here. But if you're not taught by an Asian chef, you're just winging it. Let's face it, you're just winging it. A bit of this, bit of that might taste good. But if you don't know, let's face it. I bought this today. Right, this is a Korean hot sauce from a major supermarket. Now, I got this because of the packaging. And I don't know if you're watching before. That's what it looks like. This is a Korean chicken sauce. Right, now most people would just walk on past this. It was just like, no, this is made in Korea. Okay, in Korea, people mightn't buy this because it's shit. But this tastes like mee goreng, hot mee goreng. Now, if you don't know what mee goreng is, M-I-A goreng, G-O-R-E-N-G, goreng, 2-minute noodles. This is the sauce for it. It's thick, it's hot, but it's pretty good. All right, so I bought that, mixed it with Kewpie. There you go. Now, some people in Korea might just go, you don't cook Korean food like that. But I did do a Korean night or day about a week ago. So Korean beef. I've still got the marinade here for the beef. We did cucumber. We did about 4 or 5 other side dishes. They were just sensational. So I'm pretty open to what I cook. I love cooking seafood as long as the prawns are fresh and they crunch. All right, so it's got to be a crisp. It's got to be a fresh prawn, cooked to perfection. Right, and when you put it in your mouth, it crunches. It's not floury and yuck. Same goes for fish. You want to see when you cook that fish and you eat it, you want to see the veins in the fish when you're eating it, like it's not overcooked and floury and yuck. It has to be, perfect. Same with beef. I just have mine 6 minutes each side and then rested. We're talking about, an inch thick, not a massive steak, but that'll give you a nice pink piece of meat, rested, perfect. 6 minutes each side, okay? And so I think when you're a chef, you have to try and cover all bases as best as you can, okay? Like I did a year in Sydney in a Middle Eastern restaurant. So we were rolling out our own mutterbach, which is it's a flatbread made with yogurt, right? And then we were making everything. It was a 5-star Middle Eastern restaurant. So you can think of Middle Eastern food like tagines and like preserved lemons and like all those things, anything to do with Middle Eastern food. But 5-star, I was there for a year. So, I love that style of food too. And I haven't really cooked any of that online because it's very labour. There's a lot of prep involved. But once you've got bits and pieces done, you can put it all together and they can last for a while. A lot of the spices are resolute and all those things. Like once you've got them, you can store them and then you can cook with them. But I don't have them. I don't have preserved lemons and things like that because it's the first thing that I stop at. It's just like maybe I should do. Don't have preserved lemons. Like, and you can't really wing it. You can do it yourself, like get your lemons and get the salt and do all that stuff. But I don't have it. Yeah, goreng. So good. Oh, okay. I might. All right. All right. It was a bit glitchy before, but it's changed servers, not servers, internet providers. Got another 15 minutes in the oven, so I'm getting there with the with the dishwasher. Yeah, well, let's just go around the world. Like tonight we had something that I've never cooked before. We were trying to do a keto inspired chicken dish, like basically fried chicken but without the flour. So get away from the white processed flour. So we chose coconut flour. Didn't really work. I thought it was pretty crap. With some soba noodles, so Japanese. So it was with Japanese. Like the night before, we had Korean, and then we would have typical Australian would be steak and I don't know, steak or seafood or pasta. So Italian or even Mediterranean foods. But we're a multicultural society here in Australia. So when you say typical Australian, there's no typical Australian. The most typical Australian food, I would say, would be steak and salad. That's it. That's it. And potatoes. That's all I can think of. But I'm a chef. So typical Australian for us would be Middle Eastern, Asian, and then your proteins. So your chicken, your beef, and your pasta, which would branch out into sort of Italian. So it's it's hard to sort of. We're a very multicultural society, and I think people forget that of Australia. We were built off the Irish and the Italians and the Greeks and the list goes on. And remember, we were sent here on boats. I'm not from here. I'm not from here. I came from boats from Ireland or Sweden or all everywhere, all over the nation. All over, everywhere, and then came to Australia as criminals. We weren't all criminals, but most of us were criminals, and that we have a criminal background. Someone stole a loaf of bread, right, in England, and then they were sent to Australia. And sometimes children done that, right, sent here, and then here we are. So, pie, sausages, pies. Pie's good. Simon, Mr. Bevan. Wait. I've got to say hello to Simon. Simon, we're talking about Australian food. Now, Simon, I know if you haven't swiped, you know, well, you're Welsh, but what is typical Australian food? I've actually got a question here from someone in the States, from Las Vegas, and they're asking me what typically. Oh, well, actually, what's a typical Aussie cuisine? Now, I've tried to explain that as a chef, we're talking Asian. Well, for me, Middle Eastern, because I've cooked there. Well, not there, but in restaurants, and also, and then I thought, well, steak and salad and potatoes, like with tomato sauce or barbecue sauce. That's an Aussie sort of, like maybe sausages, eggs, and steak. That actually reminds me of Keith, right? Or was it he would have steak? Who would have just steak and steak? He wouldn't have the sauce. Oh no, that was Keith. That was Mr. Dicky. Remember we used to drive through Macca's and he'd go, well, I'd have a burger, but I don't want the sauce and I don't want the onions. So all he wanted was a beef patty on the bun. And we used to wait for fucking 10 minutes while they would do a special order. Like, what the fuck is going on there? You are from Australia. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm from Australia. Okay. But that is debatable, Miss Lowe. And we all know that. So, that pudding looks fucking amazing. I can smell it. But I can see it. Can you see it? Hang on, I'll move out of the way. Oh, no, you can't see it. It is wicked. But Bev, I'm, what time is it now? It's 10 to, hang on, I've got to keep packing the dishwasher because after this, I'm not doing any fucking cleaning. None. And everyone's just going to wait for the pudding. And because we all love a bit of pud. Been a long stream, I know, but I'm going to just change something. That'll do. I am no teacher. I just wing it, that's for sure. Now I just got to get this chicken. I got to get the chicken back in the fridge. So because this is 8 minutes away, right? So just bear with me for 8 minutes. Eight minutes. Bev, are you still with me or have you flicked over? I don't know. I'm just going to get this chicken in the fridge. So this is chicken that's been cooked in coconut flour. So fucking weird, man. Of course, you have the camera on. Disclaimer. I don't know. I don't know. You need to mod. Do you want to mod me? Miss Lowe? You know, you can mod me, right? And then you can butt in whenever you want. But that's good. That's good. I thought that I wasn't that interesting, and you're just gonna cruise along. Oh, that's. You know what? That tastes pretty good. That tastes pretty good. I don't know if Juggernauts is still there, but I don't know. Who have I got? I got 5 people. I got 5 people watching me on. Oh, Together. Hey, Together Agency, the king of the Twitch. Together Agency. It's just come through. Seriously. Now, if you said something, and you are a prime candidate. I've had a bit to drink. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I can drink. Okay, so and I can tell you it's my birthday tomorrow because it is my birthday tomorrow. And actually, you know what? I know, very interesting. The other day, right, I was in Aldi, right, and someone could post me Aldi. No, it's okay, Casolo. Truffles. Now, who would have thought that Aldi, right, sell truffles? Now, this is in truffle oil. It sort of smells vaguely like truffles. So for okay, let's put it like this. If you have never tried a truffle before, this is probably not the best way to go and try a truffle. Okay, I know all the major chefs and restaurants in the world, when it's truffle season, they have a truffle week or month or Côte d'Or fucking menu where all you can fucking do is do truffles. But I've had truffles before, and this I haven't tried this yet. I've just smelt it. It's very similar to what it is. It's a little bit stretched. They call them burgundy truffles. Truffles. Karen, what does that say? I can't fucking read it. What does it say? Hang on. It's weird when you go to read something, and especially when near a microphone, and you go up in the air. But no, hang on, wait. Product of Italy, right? Oh, I can't even fucking read that. Ingredients: burgundy truffles, 72% burgundy truffle oil. All right, so there's 2 truffles in there. So if you want to try truffles, go to Aldi. Now I'm talking Australia here. What and and chuggers. Thank you, mate. Twirler. Say. How do you say it? And a twitty. Hang on. Where is she? I think she's in bed. I've got a great joke for you, and I fell for it. Now, it was a spelling joke. Now, you know I can't talk, and I'm not very good pronouncing words. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Okay, say Craig. Say Craig, like you're saying Craig. You're a fucking idiot. You can't talk. But I can cook. That's all that matters. Because if I can cook and can't talk, I can still feed myself and survive. All right? So when people come to my door and I can't just go blah, 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 but I can go with a leg of lamb and vegetables, they'll go, oh, and tequila. Like, I don't have to talk. I talk through food. And that's just how it is. I don't know where I'm going with it. But truffles, give it a go. I'm going to shave these, but you can't just chop into these with a knife, all right? Now there are specific truffle shavers, but if you've got a Japanese thing, you can run these down. Just I should have actually. Who are these people? I'm gonna actually gonna put these on these. Baron Reiner. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is next ad I'll put on Instagram. I'll give these a tag. Get one of these. These are next level. So if you want to do anything to do with potatoes in cream and all that stuff, these things, julienne veg, right? So all your veg that are in tiny little things, Kiwi brand, this, I don't know. That's all you need to know. Because if you can get a couple of things in your arsenal and you're cooking, that's all. You don't need to worry about chopping things fine and doing. Get things like just get things like this. I swear, in Thailand, these would probably cost what, a couple of bucks. I've had this for 2 fucking years, and I've had jobs. I've cooked for 500 people a day with things like this. Like, you might probably think you can't cook for yourself. Yeah, I fucking can. All right. Okay, where are we? Oh! Did you hear that? That's the fucking oven. I don't know why I'm whispering. But I'm nearly there with the dirty dishes. That was 45 minutes ago. So see, you don't need to go to the shops, right, and go and buy something for dessert. Just go, I'm going to put these truffles back in the fridge. I don't know what's going on behind me. Wait, I'm going to change that. All right, we're in. If you ever want to go to Rio, because we go to Rio all the time, if you look behind me, this is what the beach looks like in Rio. And I'm quite used to this because we go there probably once or twice even a year. We love Rio and we love the Carnival, right? And that's what it's all about. It's all about, and people that know us know that we spend a lot of time in Rio. You know, we've got a bit of history over there. And you could ask me a bit. A couple of what? I don't know what's going on here, but there's some weird questions coming in. Okay, no, the pudding's fine. Getting it out right now. Because remember, I put probably about 500 grams, oh no, probably about 200 grams more flour, and more liquid, more stuff. So I just let it just go probably, 1 or 2 minutes more, just let it settle. Just to allow for more of a mixture and more of a recipe. Better get a dry tea towel. Remember, always use a dry tea towel, not a wet tea towel. Wet tea towels will create steam, right? And steam is not good when it's on your hands. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, that is fucking unreal. Oh. Right, now I can't move that. What I'm going to do is move it this way, and I'm just going to pop it up a little bit, because I don't want all the sauce to run out the front. Right, look at this. Crisp on the top, and liquid on the bottom. Oh my god. Right, I'll just move it a little bit forward. Probably, oh my god. Back a couple of suitcases on the trip. Depends where you're going, Juggers. It depends where you're going. Now, just let this like rest for a little bit, because you've got to get your bowls, you've got to get your ice cream. Like, this is fucking hot. Like, we're talking 180 degrees. Well, what was it on? Yeah, 180 for 45 minutes. Now, that's got a good crunch on the top. Like, that's hard. We all love it hard, right? And it's all nice and moist. So we like hard and moist. That's what we like around here in the Sea Chef kitchen. Because I'll stop touching it. I'll stop touching it. Because But the smell. So we've got the lemon rind. We've got the whole bottle of maple syrup. Maple syrup. And I know everyone can smell it now. Oh, here they come. The rats are coming down from upstairs because they're like, rats are going. And here they come. Here they come. Here they go. Okay, so. Oh, it's hot. It's here. Yeah. It's just come out of the oven. Gotta let it like settle.
I just fell out of bed.
That's all right. I haven't even got into bed yet. All right, Bev. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay. Oh, everyone's down here, so we've got multiple bodies. It was okay. Yeah, it was good. So, I'll probably leave you now. Juggers, you probably have to go over to Shrappo or Big Dogs, either Marbles or GTA. I'm not quite sure. Huh? Who? Oh, she's from Las Vegas. Yeah, Las Vegas. Told us he told us the whole thing about what's going on. So there's still 4 people on Twitch going on.
Oh, you look
that was. Yes.
Oh.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go. All right. So thanks for coming back. And I don't know if those 4 got me through to the 3 average for an affiliate, but I'm trying real hard. All right. So appreciate AP Chill from Las Vegas. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. And Juggers, you're always welcome here. And I'll see you over in the Shrappo or whatever. Even with the Big Dogs. I don't know what's he's going on tonight. But he's probably doing his little dance. All right. Peace out. I appreciate you. I love you.